doing? I'm solid, man.
Yeah, I'm curious, just having the 3 weeks off like you did, how valuable was that to just kind of focus maybe on the mental aspect of the game and only have that to worry about?
I mean, it gave me a different viewpoint of, just the NFL, being able to kind of like look behind the scenes and see what goes on the sideline during the play, and when I'm not out there. So it gave me kind of a better picture of what the NFL is like, and it just gave me a good chance to, focus on my ankle and get that healthier.
A huge part of maybe some of the early struggles for the secondary as a whole, and maybe you individually, was just some communication breakdowns, right? Like there's a lot to figure out when you're a rookie in this league. There was a moment in that game, fourth down, where you had, a pretty important pass breakup that came on a receiver switch, and just, how much more confident and comfortable are you with the communication aspects of this defense?
Oh man, I'm way more confident. It just comes from experience. Being out there and being able to play and get that experience under your belt, it establishes that confidence, and then trusting my teammates and being able to, take the game plan that we learned during the week and go back out there and produce it in the game.
As a guy who's made a career playing the nickel, how impressed were you with Will being able to step in there, really having never, done that before, and kind of fill those shoes for a few weeks till you got back?
Will's an outstanding football player. He could do it all, man. You can go put him in a linebacker, nickel, corner, safety, doesn't matter. He's just a 99 overall, man. He could do whatever it is you ask him to do. So, man, he did an outstanding job, and he could really play any position he wants to.
How valuable is a guy like that who you could go kind of throw around, be a kind of jack of all trades for you?
Man, you can't equivalent it. It's just something that's, for a football team, being able to plug and place a player, places that you need them, it's very important.
What do you want to accomplish these last 3 weeks to kind of finish out that first season strong?
Just like you said, finish strong, play with the same confidence I've been playing in, keep learning, keep getting better, keep learning the defense and trusting my coaches.
Was the role with Will a little reversed while you were out? Was he asking you questions about the nickel as opposed to you asking him questions?
Kind of a little bit. So there's just some things that, he wanted some examples of like what I might do, and what I've seen from him while I was out there practicing. So I gave him a couple little pointers, but he knows most of the stuff. I don't got to tell him much.
Can you learn anything from Amani and the way he's been hauling in these interceptions left and right? Spend extra time in the jugs machine or anything?
Yeah, you can always learn. There's always improvement. But Amani's he's been in the league for some time now, and he's a veteran. So just asking him questions, getting under his wing, and just learning how he attacks the ball and what goes into his game plan to help create more turnovers. So Amani's a big help for me.
Even for a vet, that's quite the streak, though. 6 picks in a season, that doesn't happen very often. I know people were joking about him being a lucky charm earlier. You guys still rubbing his arm for good luck? Like, how do you treat him in the locker room?
6 picks, you can't knock 6 picks, whether they're tips or they're anything else. They're turnovers and they affect the game. So part of being in the right spot is knowing where you're supposed to be and knowing what coverage you're in and everything. So him being in the right spot points to him being a vet. So 6 picks is 6 picks, really, regardless of how you got them.
How rewarding was Monday watching just the performance of the defense overall and the secondary against a really good opponent like that? It kind of just, that's what it can look like when we do our job, when everybody plays.
It just shows our growth, and it shows the trust that we have in our coaches and the trust that our coaches have in us, and being able to go and perform the game plan to go out there and compete and carry out what the coaches expected us all week.